What's going on right now?
I'm Neil Rosen. Heartthrob Robert Pattinson from the Twilight films and Emilie de Ravin from the TV series Lost star in a new romantic drama. Set against the backdrop of New York City in the summer of 2001, it's called Remember Me. This character is a brooding, sort of like loner kind of guy. And interestingly, I mean, the character in Twilight is also kind of like a brooding loner, vampire-esque aspect aside.
I'm always quite attracted to sort of, like angsty, sort of tormented, like fraught characters. But I mean, I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff this year, which is the opposite, really. Well, kind of. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know, because I wouldn't have thought of myself as being particularly fraught and angsty, but...
You're not a fraught and angsty guy?
I mean, not particularly.
There's some comparisons that are being made to you to, like, James Dean, which I think is, like a high compliment.
Well, the James Dean thing's obviously, like, you can't really get a bigger compliment. But I think the main thing about that is just my hair, which isn't really like his anymore, but I mean, I guess in the movie it's vaguely. But I mean, I don't know, there's like a whole... I'm not ashamed to say that, I was massively influenced by him when I was younger as well.
You have this tween teen girl kind of fan base. How does that sit with you?
It's a bigger age range than I would have thought. I mean, because I always thought it was just teenagers who are fans of Twilight. They're like, you go to the premieres and stuff now, and the majority of people now are kind of in their 20s and 30s, which is nice.
I don't date sociology majors.
Lucky for you, I'm undecided.
About what?
Everything.
What was the experience like of shooting here, like on the streets?
It was wonderful, really, because, I mean, New York's a character in this film, basically, and if we had shot somewhere else and she did it for New York, it would not be the same film.
I know that you probably aren't telling other journalists today the answer to this question, but I'm me, so tell me just what happens on Lost, like what happens to Claire, and how's the series going to end? And I know that you're not...
I actually don't know, though, so it's actually easy to not answer because I don't know. I mean, I know what we've shot, obviously, but I don't know how it's going to end. I'm actually really, really excited to find out because after so long of all these questions, to know what is going on.
You can catch Emilie de Ravin and Robert Pattinson in Remember Me, which opens in theaters this week. I'm Neil Rosen, New York 1.